Hello everybody and welcome back to the 41st Millennium where there is only war. I'm your host Ross and today we carry on with our campaign through the Dark Crusade. One little thing as we get loaded in here. At the end of the last recording I made a save of the campaign, called it Campaign 1. You'll notice that Campaign 1 is not there, it's been replaced by Test. That is because for whatever reason the save file became corrupted and anytime I attempted to load the save the game would just straight up nope out of there and decide it didn't want to run anymore. So what I've done is I've spent the last sort of 20 minutes playing up to the point where I've taken control of this sector here again, got the Fire Warrior Bodyguard unit. There's two differences from where the end of the last recording stopped and where we'll be picking up today. Big difference number one is that we did not get, or I didn't get, 2 units of war gear upgrades when I replayed this. So if we go look at war gear, you'll remember I took the stealth field and the flamer. I was only awarded one this time, so I got the stealth field and I didn't take the flamer. That'll be in the next upgrade we get. The other thing you may have noticed, the more attentive of you, is that the campaign map's different in that Chaos didn't take this little island here and the Space Marines didn't take this province here. The Necrons did exactly the same as they did last time. The Orcs did the same, they moved there, as did the Eldar. But other than that, the Space Marines and the Forces of Chaos didn't do anything really. And so yeah, we're going to pick up from there. It is unfortunate that we had a corrupted save, but that is life, unfortunately. And like I said, I want to try and keep up the pressure that we have. Or keep the momentum we've got and I want to try and push for Pavonis. I do think getting some more Honor Guard units is probably the best way to do that. And the only option we have there is to take the Western Barons, which is what I think we're going to do. So we have our Fire Warrior Honor Guard to come with us, that we'll start off with them. It actually tells you here, the enemy commander is a hardened veteran. The enemy force likely includes elite infantry, and the enemy has a single large base. This is really handy, because if you ever want to rush them, most of the maps you can kind of figure out where their base is. It's usually polar opposite to where you are. But this time we'll be going up against the Necrons, which is the first time we'll have seen them in this game actually, and in fact in the Dawn of War franchise. Now if I remember right, oh yes, this map. Right, okay. So let's immediately get that fire team to work capturing some listening posts. Let's get our barracks online. Chances are that their base is either here or here. I don't think it's down here. But we have a stealth commander. And this is why I made him stealth, is because he can now do some of the scouting for us. Granted, he doesn't have the jetpack, which kind of sucks. But once we get him the jetpack and a couple more weapons, he's going to be a nasty piece of work. So the Fire Team Honor Guard, or the Fire Team Bodyguard unit we have here, these guys are super elite. You'll notice that their range damage is 62 to 80, which is just insane. And basically, yeah, this is what I thought. This space is going to be pretty empty, I reckon. I reckon they're over here.
A sound tactical.
So as you can see, their sightline's not very good. If you can group these guys with Pathfinders or a stealth unit, they are vicious. And if you are playing this campaign with it out, I highly recommend going for these guys early game. They're very, very effective. I would say more effective than the stealth teams that you could get instead. Because we had the option of going for the stealth team or the Fire Warrior team. I pick Fire Warrior team every single time. Okay, so Let's get ourselves a Fire Warrior team, just a standard one online. Like that. I do kind of want to find their base, because then the Necrons only have one real building you need to worry too much about, and that is the monolith, right? It's their HQ, but can also become an incredibly strong mobile base. All we need to do is kill that. We don't need to kill all their like listing posts. We don't need to kill all of their units. We just need to kill the monolith. So if we can spot it quick enough, might even be able to pull in our Fire Warriors. Yeah, they're going to be down here in this corner, aren't they?
Stealth suits ready and willing.
Let's capture the relic
Will be ours.
and in the critical location.
Point us at our targets.
Right, let's get that Path of Enlightenment online. Yep, there they are, look. So another great thing now that our commander is stealth, he can just stand there and shoot people. It's great.
Fire team is ready. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we pull these Fire Warriors up. You'll see that these guys actually have an increased range as well on their guns. Even though they're using pulse carbines, which are typically shorter ranged weapons, at least they are on the tabletop. They actually have an incredible range in this in this game. To the point where they actually outrange a lot of units. Yeah, there we go, look. So Necrons have appeared.
Fire team is ready.
You see, they're actually shooting all the way from there, and they are taking these guys down quicker than the commander is. Now the commander, remember in the game, are buffed up quite a bit.
Yes, sir.
They also get the photon grenade ability. So you can see how, like, if you can get through the map and get like 2 squads of these guys, they can be vicious. On this map, especially up against the Necrons, they're really handy just to put on this lip, and then all you need is a spotter. Which for us are these stealth suits. Like that, the Necrons can't shoot us, but we can shoot them. And this will give you time to move up all your other units and even spot the enemy base, which I reckon. Okay, there's a turret. But I mean, look, they're shooting that turret from where they are all the way up there. It's incredible range. We need to fall back far enough to use stealth again. There you go. And like that, they're not messing around too much with the damage either. I mean, they're taking out a turret quicker than it can damage one of my commanders. And now, where is... there is a drone. Once again, we're going to go Montcar with this one. I reckon they've got a builder unit, yeah. Okay, let's pull you out of there. There you go, you've stealthed again. So these flayed ones, these are Necron melee units, or basic melee units. You'll see they go down pretty quickly. I mean, like, they don't have the normal Fire Warriors don't have the same range. Oh, didn't you do that? We get a broadside. And we're just going to keep reinforcing our base. And I reckon we can probably keep the... As soon as you guys aren't actually in range, we'll capture that. I reckon we can keep the Necrons somewhat cornered in here, because they'll try and go this way, at least from my experience. There's a unit that went down there and captured that relic, but that's okay. Now the plan here is to get a broadside up there. And again, if we can use the commander kind of as a bit of bait, the broadside's railgun should be able to bring that turret down pretty quickly, so long as it can get in range.
Broadside battlesuits ready. XV-88 battlesuits ready for action.
So we get the broadside up by the Fire Warriors. The Necrons are interesting because they have these scarabs, right? And these are the only units for them that can capture listening posts, not listening posts, strategic points, relics and critical locations. But they're also their builder units, so they're pretty fragile. Okay, vehicle pools online. Let's reinforce a couple of these positions that we've captured. And non-car command post is just about online. Once it is, we'll get more crisis suits and we'll be sorted. We've also done the upgrade to give these guys increased range, so maybe they will be able to hit once that's completed. Okay, get you as far forward. I think that's as far forward as you'll go. Yeah. Ah, good old wraiths. These things are really annoying because they can kind of phase in and out of existence. You're not pointing the right way. Like they have when they kind of go that see-through way, means they're now invincible for a short period of time. There you go. Face the right way. Now tell me you can hit something. I think you might just be out of range here. Yeah, you are out of range. Unfortunate. Right, crisis teams. Or crisis suits even. This is what I don't get, right? And I don't know if it was maybe just whoever writes the descriptions for the units in the game misread, or they were given the wrong brief. But it says battlesuit team. To me, that means I should get more than one guy per... Oh, look, there's the enemy commander. I should get more than one guy per unit. Instead, I get a single battlesuit. Like, that's not a team, that's an individual battlesuit. Now, like I was saying in the last video, flamethrowers great English there, Ross, are really overpowered on crisis suits for some reason. More so against the orcs, but they are still pretty overpowered on the Necrons. I mean, like that, you can see how quickly that's broken the morale, and the morale... There's the Necron Lord. We need to deal with that. Let's pull the Fire Warriors all back. One of our battle suits has got red lights. It's you. You've broken morale. Fall back. Let's pull that broadside down towards the commander.
Missiles are ready to launch. Ready for action.
Come on. Get him. You guys annihilate him. You can heal that, right?
Battle suits ready for action.
No, crisis suit's just about ready. The Necron Lord is tough. There we go.
Battle suits ready for action. Point us at our target. Them down.
That's not where I wanted you to go. I wanted you to go down here towards the commander.
Broadsides redeploying.
You repair that. He's on the run.
Battle suits ready for
Oh,
action.
he's phased through existence like the Wraiths do.
Battle suits ready for action. No problem.
Probably need a Pathfinder squad actually to maximise the damage we're going to do against him.
Duty calls,
No, my Fire Warriors.
Orders received. Fire team is ready. Point us at our target.
And I remember one of the first games I had the tabletop when I got back into the hobby a couple of years ago. I was playing at my local Games Workshop shop, and it was a very small game, and all I had was two squads of fire warriors about this sort of size, and I had a cadre fireblade, which was just basically like basically one of these guys, you know, a veteran that's kind of taken up the role of a commander, but he doesn't take the battle, so he decides to stay with the infantry. And I was up against again quite a small Space Marine force. Why are the battle suits not? There we go. I was up against the Space Marine captain. Some, I can't remember what they're called. Aggressors? Not aggressors. They're the new Primaris, like, Inceptors, I think is what they're maybe called. They've got jump packs and they've got these bolters that put out like six shots each. It's insane. And a couple of Primaris intercessors. You guys need to. You guys come up to here, because you guys are actually good fire support. We need to push back here. So fire warriors, I'm going to leave you at base. Crisis suits come with me.
No problem. We will deliver the killing blow.
So you can see we're attacking a section of the map that is only at strength 5, and fortresses are coming in at level 10 and upwards. So you can see how quickly the game can kind of ramp up the difficulty. Right, let's do this. Let's try and do this as quick as we can. How far can you guys jump? Pretty goddamn far. And this is what I love about crisis suits. You get 3 of them together and you march them across. But yeah, anyway, back to what I was saying. So, first game, and I remember the map for some reason, or the table that we were playing on was set up to be kind of like a very urban map. Lots of buildings, lots of terrain to kind of hide in. And I remember taking the life of every single fire warrior so seriously, and being like, I don't want to lose a single guy here. Going out of my way to try and ensure that I kept every single fire warrior alive. I didn't. I ended up losing. Brutally murdered. Because I didn't understand half the rules. I didn't realise that I had I got like a single crisis suit off of eBay, and it's exactly like one of these guys. The same old like model sculpts and everything. And I didn't realise I could play him as a commander, so I wasn't using him. This is bad. Kill that. But yeah, just remember taking the life of every single fire warrior, personally. We'll leave the crisis suits to sit and do that. Let's focus on what's going on down here, which is our base is getting annihilated. Why are you not shooting him? As soon as the marker lights are back, mark that squad. There we go. Hammerhead gunship on the field. Come on, fire the railgun. It's brilliant. I love it. We just need to hold out longer than they. Take that down. You're kind of more suited for that. There we go. Monolith down. And that sector becomes ours. And we got the Vespid Elder Strain for our troubles. So, let's go to our commander. Let's pick up those Vespid. We'll now start our next battle with them. And do I want to reinforce? reinforce. Yes, I do want to reinforce. Let's see what I can afford. I can get a builder unit there. Let's end our turn and see what the AI do. Orcs are moving back to the base. The Necrons have attacked the Space Marines and failed. The Eldar are attacking the Space Marines and have succeeded. Space Marines are attacking back, trying to counter-attack, and have failed. Imperial Guard did nothing, and Chaos did nothing. Interesting. So, that now leaves us with a bunch of different options as to where we can go. We could go here and pick up some Crute Alphas. We could go here and pick up some veteran stealth teams. We could attack Pavonis and take control of the spaceport, which will allow us to attack any area of the map, regardless of where we are in it. We could attack the Necron base, or we could go back to our own base, or attack this area, the Hyperion Peaks, which offers us forward bases. May spend planetary requisition to have structures dropped beside your HQ when attacking. Very handy. And to be honest, maybe what we'll go for next turn. Probably quite handy to be able to rush that quite quickly. But that is going to be all for today. I think I've decided what I'm going to do is one territory per episode. It keeps it nice and short. I was aware that some of the other Dawn of War videos, especially I think it was Winter Assault Part 2, was like over an hour long. So I'm kind of wanting to keep these videos a little bit shorter. So that's going to be it from me today, folks. I hope you've all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later, everybody.